Okay. Oop. Gosh dang it, what did I do? Oops, sorry. Okay. Hey guys, it's Phantom, and welcome back to my channel for another video. Apologies if I sound exhausted. That's because I am. Anyway, so let's talk about like old Sims games, the Ultimate Collection, which, to be freaking honest, I really wish it would come back on Origin. I really do, but it's been 4 years. Okay, it's been 4 years since the Sims 2 Ultimate Collection was available for free purchase. And yes, when I say free purchase, I mean free purchase. So, okay, so yeah, let's talk about the old Sims games and current games. Okay, so let's talk about old Sims games and the current ones. Alright, so I did a video like this, very similar, a couple of months ago, but that's probably a little outdated now. But yeah, anyway, let's get on with this. Okay, so first let's start off with The Sims 2. I would talk about The Sims 1. But for some people, The Sims 1 doesn't even work. I don't know why. I don't know why. I've tried multiple different avenues to try to get The Sims 1 to work, but it just doesn't run. It's fine. I'll figure out other ways, and if that means getting a service pack, getting a extremely old service pack, for an extremely old and probably very outdated version of Windows to make the game work properly, then that's what I'll have to do. Anyway, yeah, I have a couple of photos here in a folder from, hold on, sorry, I'm just so tired today, so excuse that, please, and thank you. Hold on, I think, okay, so yeah, I have a folder labeled Sims icons and game covers that I can try to, like, you know, pop in when I'm editing, obviously. You know, so I'll do that when I'm editing. Anyway, yeah, let's talk about it. So, first, we're going to talk about The Sims 2. First, we're going to talk about Sims 2 or The Sims 1. I gotta be careful because my mic tends to fall. So yeah, let's talk about The Sims 1. Now, what version of The Sims 1 do I recommend? If you can get it to run, not a lot of people can get it to run, including me, and I've had the Sims 1 Complete Collection on disc for a couple of months now. Like, I think I got it in the beginning of, like, somewhere in the beginning of summer, or sometime in the beginning of summer, and, I got The Sims 2 to run, but Sims 1 doesn't work without a, proper service pack disc, and I don't even know if that'll run properly. But anyway, okay, so the problem with The Sims 1 that I'm having, right, is I get it to install perfectly fine. If you don't know how to install, like, old Sims games where it says it needs, like, where it says it needs admin permission, there's a whole thing that you have to do to install these games properly. Now let's talk about Origin, right? I think Origin is a little bit different because, again, back in the day, this was about 4 years, okay, this started about 8 years ago when, Origin was giving away Sims 2 and all the packs for free on Origin. It is discontinued now. I really wish I got my hands on it before then. Kind of wish I was doing YouTube earlier before then, but I wasn't, or I was. I just, wasn't playing The Sims 2 at the time, so I didn't get a chance to. I should have. I missed out on that opportunity. I really hope they do that again, but I doubt it. So, yeah. Anyway, this started like 8 years ago. This started in 2014 and went all the way to 2018. And we're halfway through 2022 now. So I was doing YouTube in 2018, but I didn't have The Sims 2. I didn't have a physical copy of The Sims 2 on me. And for this to work, basically, if you don't know what this was a promotion. This was a promotion that started in 2014 when The Sims 4 came out. And it ended for a little while, and then they opened it back up for like 4 more years, probably because of demand or something. Probably because like people were wanting it. And like there are people that still want the Ultimate Collection, but Origin isn't doing anything about it. So, the other ways are getting it the other ways, if you know what I'm talking about. Have to be very careful with my words here. Yeah. Other ways to get the games are, the other ways, which is sites like Old Games Download, for example. And even if you use sites like OGD.com, sometimes the games that you download, from there might not even work. For example, Sims 1. Again, maybe it just won't run on newer systems, but it'll run fine on older systems. I don't know. I'm just gonna tell you that I tried installing the complete collection, and it installed. The game basically didn't open. That was the issue. But one thing that I do know is, okay, The Sims 2 does run perfectly fine. It runs great on my system. But I do wish that they would bring the Ultimate Collection back on Origin. Now, how the Ultimate Collection worked was, okay, they don't do this anymore, but I'm gonna see if I can look it up. Oh, again, gotta be careful. My mic tends to fall, so I'm gonna try and move it out of the way. Again, if I'm tired, if I pause a lot when talking, I'm just drained. I'm just very drained today. But, okay. Sims 2 Ultimate Collection. Okay, so, if you don't know what the Sims 2 Ultimate Collection is, okay, so, alright, so let's talk about this. Because this is very, 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 very important. Let's talk about this. So, there are actually multiple ways you can get the Sims 2 Ultimate Collection, but you have to be very careful. You have to be extremely careful, and I mean extremely careful when it comes to this. So, yeah, let's talk about this for a good second. If you're wondering, no, it is not still available, but let me
tell you something. So the Ultimate Collection started back all the way in 2014. This was about 8 years ago, like I said. This was about 8 years ago. And then, I don't know how, but it extended for 4 more years until 2018. And I know of someone that actually got that got the Ultimate Collection on Origin. They also have this for Mac as well. They still have it on the Mac App Store, but it's through like a different company. So basically, I'm on Google and it says Sims 2 Ultimate Collection still available. EA stopped servicing Sims 2 in 2014, but eased players into the change by getting anyone who'd purchased a digital copy of The Sims 2 through Origin the upgraded Ultimate Collection. Now, I didn't play the computer games back in 2014, so I don't know how this worked, but I can tell you that how getting the Ultimate Collection worked was basically you'd basically get in touch with Origin tech support. Again, I don't know if they're gonna like get so many demands to start doing this again. Like I don't know. I don't know. If they could, that would be great. If they could, that would be awesome. Okay. If they could do the same for The Sims 1, that would be great too. But Sims 1 might not even work on your system. I mean, it could, but to make sure The Sims 1 works correctly, you have to make sure that a certain service pack works correctly. Because I think that The Sims 1 needs Windows XP Service Pack 2 to work, and my system doesn't even have Service Pack 2 on it. It has all the rest of the service packs except for Service Pack 2, and it probably, I don't know. You can get the service pack on disc though if you really want to play The Sims 1. Anyway, but yeah, so I don't know how it worked back in 2014, but I can tell you that from experience, or not from my experience, but from the experience of watching someone else do this, I can tell you how it worked. So basically back in the day, from 2014 to 2018, I think it changed a little bit. But basically what you would do, right, is, okay, so basically what you would do is when this promotional was going on, basically what you would do is if you had a physical copy, you would get in contact with Origin tech support, tell them, quote, hey, I have a physical copy of The Sims 2, hey, I have a physical Sims 2 copy, can I please get the Ultimate Collection? If you don't know what the Ultimate Collection is, it's the base game with all of the expansion packs and stuff packs. Think The Sims 1 Complete Collection, but for The Sims 2. That's basically what it was. So you would get in contact with Origin tech support, tell them you had a physical copy, you'd tell them, you'd get the code, which it was literally the easiest code ever. I really wish they'd bring that back, because to be fair, it's not fair for like all the other people that like want to play these games and can't. I do agree with that it's not really fair for all these people, that want to get the games but aren't able to. But yeah, that's basically how the Ultimate Collection worked. You'd tell them, you'd type the code in, and you'd download it, and you'd have the entire game. You'd have the entire game on Origin. But also, let's talk about the eBay resellers, okay? Let's talk about the eBay resellers, because that's where it gets scary. That's where it gets really, really scary. Like the eBay or Etsy resellers. This is where it gets really, really scary. So this is where it gets super, super, super scary. All right. So let's talk about this. Let's talk about this. Let me show you my. Let me show you what my. Let me show you what my screen looks like. So yeah, let's talk about the resellers on eBay, like on eBay and other, you know, like eBay and other forms of retailers. And I'm talking about like the resellers that sell this for, cheap, because it's not cheap. This is actually super, super scary, so please be careful. So, this is, do I recommend doing this? No. Do I recommend doing this? No. It's actually very scary. So what they do is, right, is, let me touch on this. Let me touch on this for a second. So, alright, so they actually have The Sims 2 for PC on here. They have The Sims 2 for PC on here for a good price. I think you can, get that I think you can get that without any issue. But when it comes to The Sims 2 Ultimate Collection, you have to be very careful because it says, okay, so this photo says The Sims 2 Ultimate Collection, and then it has Origin, and then it has Origin right at the bottom, which is super scary. So let me tell you why this is kind of scary. So it's scary because, okay, this is really scary because what they do is, hold on, let me turn window capture off. What they do is, so if someone is reselling the Sims 2 Ultimate Collection for cheap, this is very scary. Don't do this. So basically what they're doing is they are hacking into people's Origin accounts. This is very, 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 very scary. Please don't do this. So what they are doing is, if you see resellers like this, whatever you do, please don't get it from these places, please. It's very scary. So, what they do is they hack into people's Origin accounts. This is very scary. So imagine it's 2014 to 2018, right? Let's say you have a copy of The Sims 2 that you haven't played, but you want to get the Ultimate Collection, right? And so, basically, as I've said before, how the Ultimate Collection worked was so back in the day, I don't know how it worked back in 2014, but from, let's say, 2015 to 2018, you had to actually get in contact with Origin Tech Support, tell them you wanted to, tell them you had a physical copy of The Sims 2, wanted to upgrade to the Ultimate Collection. You type in the activation code, and you'd basically get it for free. So what these resellers do, this is very, very freaking scary. I am, like, seriously, I'm not joking. This is very scary. Please be careful. Please watch out for things like this. This is very scary. So what these people do, like, if you see something on eBay where it's like for like a reasonable price, let's say $20 or something, let's say 20, and find it for a reasonable price, you want to, you buy it,
and, you know, do all the things, you know, when purchasing something. And then you realize that, you know, then you realize what these people do. They hack into people's Origin accounts that have the Ultimate Collection already, you know, that got their hands on the Ultimate Collection during the, you know, during the giveaway or the promotional giveaway period. And, yeah, basically they hack into people's Origin accounts, which is very scary. As I've said before, there are a lot of risks to getting certain games certain ways, and that could mean, you know, losing access to your Origin, you know, that could mean losing access to your Origin account, among other things. So, yeah, you have to be very, very, very careful. You have to be, like, super, super careful with that. But, yeah, first, Sims 1 might work for some people, might not work for everybody. It depends on if the compatibility settings, if you have, like, everything for the compatibility settings, and if everything works to make the game run properly. And then for The Sims 2, you know, you can get it on Amazon, but again, it's, like, super pricey. Is it worth it? Yes. Is it worth it? Well, sometimes yes, sometimes no. I really do wish that they, you know, put it back on Origin or did, like, a sale of some sort. I don't know if that's ever gonna happen again, but yeah. Anyway, let's move on to, like, The Sims 3. Let's move on to The Sims 3 and 4, because Sims 3 and 4, okay, for The Sims 3, there are ways to get The Sims 3, actually. You can get it on Steam. You don't have to get it on Origin. You can get it on Steam, and usually Steam has them for a really good price, because, you know, people still play The Sims 3. Myself included. You know, myself included, I still play The Sims 3, but did I get it on Steam? No, I didn't. Anyway, so let's go on Steam here, or let's go on the website. Actually, let me put my copies away first. I'll have to reorganize my games drawer, but anyway, yeah. Let's talk about this. Okay. So there actually are ways to get The Sims 3 and 4. You can get it through Steam as well if you would like. You don't have to. You don't have to get it through Steam if you don't want to, but seeing as Steam does a lot of sales, sorry if I've had to move my mic out of the way. Seeing as Steam does a lot of sales, then I would probably recommend. Wait, did I type that right? I typed stream, not Steam. Oops. Hold on. Sorry. Okay, so Steam. Okay, so if you don't know what Steam is another company that you know, sells games and stuff, and sometimes you can get free games. Sometimes you can download free games on there. But yeah, let's go to, I think, store. I totally forgot where the search box. I totally forgot where the search box is, so I'm sorry. Anyway, okay, you know what? Maybe I should try this again. Sims 3. So I am going to talk about The Sims 3 and 4 for this. I am going to talk about The Sims 3 and 4 for this. So, oh, maybe I have to log in first. Okay. So, to make the search box show up. I don't know. I have Steam, but I barely use it. So, simulation. This is gonna be like super hard. It's gonna be super hard to find. Oh, there's a search box. Okay. Sorry. So, okay. So, Sims 4. So they have Sims 4 for almost $20. They actually do have the demos, or they have one on Steam, but they don't do the demos on Origin anymore. So let me just show you what the website looks like. Hold on. So let me show you what the website looks like. This is what the website looks like. So they do have the demo for Create a Sim. They do have the CAS demo, but that is it. Remote play on tablet. I didn't even know they had this. Okay. I didn't even know they had this because Origin doesn't have this. So let's check out the entire franchise on Steam. So they have everything. They have everything organized. They only have one demo. They had a actual like gameplay demo, but they don't do that anymore. I think they might have discounts on things. Oh, okay. They actually have this for they actually have a really good price for the digital deluxe edition. This one says it's $14.99. So they have like 60 things on here. So they have, let's see. They have, okay, so in the all category, they have 60. DLC, they have 58. Because, like, of, packs. Because, like, of game packs, stuff packs, kits, expansion packs. And if it says, like, DLC, then you just, like, it's just, like, a digital download thing. So they have, like, okay. So I do have to admit, some of the packs are like super expensive. Some of the packs are super expensive, and there was actually a time when you could actually get The Sims 4 for like $4 or $5 on Origin. I'm not even joking. I don't know how long ago. Sorry, I don't know how long ago this was, but for a time being, like, it was a very short time. But you were able to get the Sims games for like very cheap. I'm not even kidding. Like, I mean, super, super, super cheap. Like, literally a couple dollars. Um, there's probably other ways you can get it as well. Like, maybe G2A or something. Um, I don't know. I don't use G2A, but yeah, there are probably like other ways you can get it. I don't know how reliable they are, but yeah, there's other ways. You can, get things. I don't know if they're reliable or good. I'm not sure. But yeah, my thing is if they have discounts, for certain things, then do that. But yeah. So, yeah. So for The Sims 4, it's kind of, well, it's kind of always a full price. I know, like, the expansion packs are super expensive. Some of them are broken. Like, for example, I've heard that High School Years is very, very, very broken. So I don't even want to get it until it's fixed. Yeah. High School Years is, like, super duper broken. But, you can also get an EA Play subscription, but that's, like, that's pretty pricey as well. So now let's look at The Sims 3. Please excuse me if I have to, stop talking in the middle. Now let's look at The Sims 3. Now, when it comes to The Sims 3, The Sims 3 is basically sold on Steam all the time because so many people are playing it. So many people are playing it. They have lots of supported languages. Actually, they have like 17 supported languages for this. So yeah, I already have The Sims 3, but I already own Sims 3, but not like all of the, but not like all the packs for it. I have a good amount of packs, but not all of them. But anyway, they have it for like a really good price, and sometimes Origin has sales on The Sims 3 as well, which transfer over to Amazon or something like that. But yeah, so it says content for this game. Let's see if I hope I'm okay. Hold on, sorry. So yeah, let's switch over to The Sims 3, obviously. Okay, so Sims 3 on Steam. So yeah, they have like very good positive reviews. Very positive. Or recent reviews 274. Very positive. When it comes to all reviews, 24,838. Steam Deck compatibility, it is unsupported. But yeah, sometimes they have sales. sometimes they have sales for The Sims 3, for like, I don't know, like holidays or something. Sometimes they have holiday sales on Steam. So if you want to, when they're having a sale, when they're having a sale on like Sims 3 or 4, whatever, you can just get the game. You can just get the game on Steam. You still need Origin though, I think, to make it work, because it is kind of through Origin. It's like super confusing, but sometimes they might have sales on Origin as well. But yeah, just a little refresher. If you do plan on getting The Sims 2 from like other retailers like eBay or Etsy, please be careful, because sometimes there are resellers and it's just like super scary and sometimes even very sketchy. So please be aware of that. Please be careful. Dear Sims team, please, I am begging you, give us the freaking gosh, oh my gosh, I'm like at a loss for words here. Give us the Ultimate Collection on Origin again, either for free or for a really good price for everyone, not just the people that have a physical copy of the game. Like, please, I'm begging you. There's a lot of people that still want to play The Sims 2 and can't because they can't really get their hands on it. But yeah. Anyway, I hope this video helped explain things a little bit more. Sorry if I'm a little out of breath. It's been rough. I'm okay. Anyway, I think I'm gonna end this video here. I do have a video going up very soon today, but I just don't feel like editing a video today, but when I do get around to editing this video, it will go up, don't worry. Like, don't freak out, don't panic. So yeah, again, I hope that helped explain things, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye guys.